Babylon CL, Apostle of Good Wisdom. Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Kakadash. Babylon CL, Apostle of Good Wisdom. Shalom to the one that Hebrew Israelites, Zechariah 13:8, which are also called Hebrews, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as bloodline who are still pressed together according to the book of Jeremiah 50:33. To whom shall belong the adoption, the love, the covenants, the giving of the law, the promises. According to the book of Romans chapter 9, verse 4, Ecclesiastes 10:7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. To go into equality, right? Which I believe equality is a topic, you know, it comes also with curses. It comes with certain standards that that your family has, right? So maybe the family standard was to make a good Christian out of you, which means teaching you the Bible, even when it is a false narrative what they push. When it comes to the Bible, right? I mean, serving Jay-Z, okay? No doctrine, nothing at all. Okay, not telling you about this, about the important matters of the scriptures, okay, or what Christianity is teaching you, okay, that you have to be a super nice dude to everyone. That is the only thing they teach you, basically, okay, being super nice to, even if somebody tries to kill you, okay, what you do is, okay, okay, you take the knife out of his hand and stab yourself, right? That is a good Christian, right? But, you may think that's a joke, okay? It's not so unlikely, actually, okay? To be a good Christian means basically to be basically a complete joke, okay? This is what they teach you. Not every time, okay, they teach you maybe to pray, okay, so it has always good and bad sides to it, okay? It's better to be raised a Christian than to be raised a Muslim or a Buddhist, and later you won't come out of that stuff because you were raised with it, you're too deep in it, right? So that can be the answer to it. But guess what? What is really the doctrine that they teach you? Exactly nothing. Okay, all what you learned exactly is just to be a good Christian. Okay, you know what the Bible is. You know maybe that there's maybe the so-called New Testament. The verse that you learn is maybe a psalm. That's it. Okay, that's the only thing you know, or what they teach you. I know it sounds funny, but this is your Christianity. Okay? Christianity is nothing else than making a whole doctrine out of one verse, calling it faith. Okay? Yes, you might think that's funny, or I'm joking, but that's the truth. I know, it's sick. Okay? It's sick. Okay? But it's the truth. Right? So this is Galatians 3:28. There is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female, for ye all are one in Yahweh. Right? Which this goes, I believe, into also having a unified mindset. Okay, unified mindset. The problem with the Christians is they have every doctrine, they put it together, they call it the doctrine. Okay, but really they have no doctrine. This is why they mix every last something that they hear into one what they call it, church. Okay, so you have every church being even of the same so-called faith, but teaching you a complete different thing. How is that even possible? Okay, so it shows, that proves that they have no doctrine. Okay, you have certain Israelite groups doing the same thing. Really, a doctrine means, okay, to have established orders. Okay, elders, okay, bishops, elders. Okay, I don't say that it's perfect, because even you have agents all the way to the end, just like Judas Iscariot, you will have that, right? So I don't say it's basically without attack. Okay, sometimes even, you know, sometimes you have agents. I mean, okay, but what is it really? It's an established order, right? You have dreams and visions. You have a whole channel about dreams and visions. You have a channel about the new moon Sabbath, right? You will not have give me one church that has so much dreams and visions on just one YouTube channel. Exactly, it's not possible. Okay, but also the things that the same doctrine is saying, dreams about the same doctrine that we bring. Okay, exactly, it's not possible. Okay, it's not possible. Romans 2 and 11, for there is no respect of persons with God. Yeah, equality also means don't look on somebody because he's maybe that and that tall. Okay, he has maybe that and that much money. Okay, he has the most expensive car. Okay, so what you do is you try to be that's basically what the world is doing. Okay, they're corrupt. Okay. Yeah. But in the spiritual world, there's nothing like that. Okay, you're evil or you're good, and it's and your heart is seen. Okay, not your the things that you say, the things that you do, and that you say. Okay, nothing hidden. Okay, so these people are really bugged out if they believe that everything is hidden. No, nothing is hidden. What is there that you can hide? Exactly nothing. Okay. Look at hidden war crimes in the Second World. Okay. For example. Of course, you have things happening in wars. Okay. That will be hidden forever. But is it hidden from just humans? Yes. It's hidden from just humans. It's not hidden from every aspect. Okay, you have certain war crimes happening in World War I, World War II. Okay, that will be charged after in the afterlife. Okay, which this world is the afterlife. But also you have certain things being judged right before the kingdom, right? Okay, but this world is the place where you live out your judgment, which you call planet Earth. Is it equality? Yeah, to some extent, okay? it's not easy to make it for everybody the same, right? You have some people, I mean, oftentimes Hamites in Africa, you know, with our people also sometimes in bad positions. I myself, okay, cousin in Africa, okay, he wanted to do certain stuff, but he's not able to do it. As he says, I have no proof for that, right? So guess what? Okay, everything has its good and bad side, of course, you know. It's not like there's a perfect country where you want to live in, right? I don't think that. I don't think there's a perfect country. There's only a perfect faith, okay? There's only a perfect faith. So it doesn't matter so much in which country you live, maybe. It matters more if you find the truth or not, right? Which the truth, of course, comes with English, okay? So is there a problem if you weren't raised with English speaking or you never learned it? Yeah, I would say, okay, is it impossible to find the truth now? Okay, nowadays we have the internet, we have brothers uploading videos in different languages, not just English. Okay, I myself, I'm one of those, uploading Japanese videos about important topics, right? So it's not impossible, right? I just wanted to say that. And yeah, you have subtitles. So today is a world of possibilities. Okay, if somebody, yeah, if somebody is not really knowing what the breakdowns are, what the truth is about Yahweh Shai, you know, the names Yahweh, about the laws and commandments, okay, then really it's not because you can't speak English. Sorry. Okay. Maybe it is to a certain percentage, but it's not the full story. Sorry. Salakia. Okay. Leviticus 19:33, and if a stranger sojourn with thee in your land, ye shall not vex him. Yeah. We have also Mark 12:31, and the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than these. Yeah, your neighbor is your fellow Israelite if you don't know. Okay? But of course, you try to be nice to everybody, as long as it is on you. That doesn't mean you come to a heathen different than to an Israelite. Okay? Maybe in private, you know, private you may think, oh, that might be an Israelite, tell him the truth or whatever. Okay? Nobody knows you, so it's no risk to tell this person maybe the truth. It's no risk for your private life, really, okay, because you can't evangelize people at your job or at your sports or such and such, right? Yeah. Okay, so you try to be in peace with everyone as long as it is on what? On you. But if that, what praises to Yahweh, Shem, Shai, Shem, and all honest to be as an apostles of God.